We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Donald John Trump addressed his supporters just before 2:30 this morning, emerging to a huge round of applause after a night that seemed to break his way early and often.
I want to thank the American people for the extraordinary honor of being elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
I think that we just witnessed the greatest political comeback in the history of the United States of America.
Likely Vice President to be J.D. Vance promised that this political comeback for the ages would now become an economic comeback for America. Trump's crowd of watch night faithful included the CEO of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, Dana White, who called the apparent victory karmic vindication.
This is what happens when the machine comes after you.
Meanwhile, earlier in the night, Vice President Kamala Harris declined to address her own election night watch party at her alma mater, Howard University, leaving her campaign co-director to break the news to an already thinning crowd.
We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight.
A night that began with cautious optimism curdled into something else entirely after Harris was projected to lose key battleground states like North Carolina and Georgia.
Donald J. Trump has an insurmountable lead.
Georgia, where Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger called the race for Trump before 11 p.m., even as the former president still faces felony charges there for his alleged attempts to overturn Georgia's 2020 results. That is one of several now uncertain cases against Trump, including federal charges tied to his alleged efforts to block certification of the last presidential election. As for what now, well, he said he would fire the special counsel leading that investigation. He's also promised the mass expulsion of undocumented immigrants.
On day one, I will launch the largest deportation program of criminals in American history.
Plus stepped up tariffs on foreign countries, and a public health-related cabinet role for former third-party candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a figure known for his anti-vaccine rhetoric. About his famous claim to act like a dictator for a day, his first day in office, that is, well, you can expect him to greenlight more drilling for oil. But for now, as most Americans say the country has been headed in the wrong direction, there was also an appeal to unity.
Because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly.